Well, we make LED lighting products, which are really high quality, high integrity products that do what they say on the tin.
Low carbon lighting has secured over £1 million in investment. 520,000 of that came from North Star Ventures. That's been absolutely critical in terms of setting up our manufacturing operation, particularly buying streetlight tooling and also priming the supply chain so we can compete with lighting companies around the world.
We make these products in our factory in Ashington in Northumberland, and that's really important to us. One of the lessons I learned in some of my past manufacturing lives was that you should make high value products that are quite heavy, as close to market as you possibly can. Lots of good reasons for that. Any of the cost benefits that you might have by making those products in China are usually overtaken by the transportation costs involved in moving them from China to Europe. The next thing, of course, is the fact that you can be much more responsive. So if your customer demands some new products next week, you stand half a chance of making them if you're making them just up the road rather than halfway around the world. But thirdly, and really a personal thing for me and something that's very important to us as a company, is we really want to help re-establish UK manufacturing again. Right now, we're of course in the second dip of a double dip recession and things are tough for everyone. So one of the things that's really important to me personally is helping to get our economy on a sound footing again and helping to make our country great again. And I think one way of doing that is through the applied application of technology to generate wealth, wealth meaning jobs locally in Great Britain, money that we pay our employees in Great Britain being invested into our local economies again, and then of course lastly, this company is 100% UK owned, which means that all the dividends that are paid at the end of the year simply go around a lovely circle of coming out of the UK economy and back into the UK economy. So for me it's really important that we make these products with high quality, high cost, efficiency, what our customers want, and also that we do it in the UK for all those things that I just mentioned to you.
We have Lux on Street, which is a street light, which saves about 70% of energy against comparable traditional street lights, and Lux on Industry, which is a light that's used in production areas, warehousing, showrooms and so forth, which again saves 60 to 70% of energy.
On the way home, waiting for the late bus to arrive, and she's been happy doing it for years on end because there have been 150 watt sun luminaires at the top of these poles providing quite good light actually, but using a fairly enormous 165 watts of power. That was all very well. She felt safe, she felt well illuminated, but a few months ago North Tyneside Council started switching them off at midnight. So she was sat here in the dark. We've replaced those power-hungry 165 watt luminaires with the new Lux on Street, currently running and currently providing exactly the same levels of light, but whiter, crisper and clearer than the old luminaires, whilst consuming only 79 watts of power. That's 52% of the power consumption of the original luminaires. The new luminaires, which are LED, can obviously be dimmed right down to 10% of their maximum output, and therefore the solution of the future is not switching off after midnight, rather it's dimming down. The average power consumption throughout the whole night is still less than the switch on, switch off scenario that we had here before. So there are a few other benefits. So with a colour rendering index of 75 and a colour temperature of 5300 degrees Kelvin, she not only liked the look of his face, but she liked the colour of his bouquet as well.
We understand what customers want, and we know how engineering and manufacturing work. And the really clever thing is tying all of that together with a design process that means that things are made in such a way that the customer is happy with the end result, and that things are made in a way that a factory finds very easy and lean to manufacture, so that they're relatively cost effective, quality is maintained, and the customer is happy with the end result.
The products differentiate from competitive products within the market in the way that we develop the product for the application that it's used for, and we actually take the specification and the requirements that you need for the lighting application and then develop the product using the LEDs from scratch with a blank piece of paper around the parameters that you need to keep the LED happy and performing as well as it can do. A conventional lighting company will take the conventional light that they would normally design and then try and fit LED technology into those products, and because we are able to design in-house from scratch, we have basically taken the LED light source and developed it and used it in a way which makes it the most efficient and best performing product that you can get with an LED.